They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We don't want you in our country. Damn founding fathers fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans. Amen. And we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the out of my country. You guys are not us, and get the out. America first. America only. God bless America. Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
To all the white people watching right now, did you hear all of what that white man just expressed? You're coming here and you're destroying our way of life. You're invading. You're overpopulating. You're replacing us. Everything that white man expressed is literally what white people have done in America to Native Americans. All of your concerns, white people, about being replaced and invaded, and another people come into your homeland to overpopulate, all of that, you did that. You are originally from Europe, and you came to the Americas uninvited, unwelcomed, and you forced your way here, and you violently changed the way of life of Native Americans. You built your colonies here, and then you overpopulated. All of what he expressed about other people coming to do in America is literally what white people have done in America to Native Americans. And I'm not talking about just the Native Americans of the United States, but the Native American people, the indigenous people of Canada, of Mexico, of Central and South American countries, as well as the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Dominican Republic, Cuba. You white people came from Europe, invaded the Americas, violently tried to erase the people indigenous to the Americas. You forcefully, violently changed the way of life of the Americas. And to have done all of that, and now in 2025, going on 2026, you're complaining because you feel invaded? You feel like other people are coming to your home and overpopulating and changing your way of life? Meanwhile, you complain about other people coming to change your way of life, to overpopulate you. Was it okay to do this to Native Americans? You invade and you forcefully, violently change the way of life of the people's lands that you invade. And you force them to live according to you, to your way of life, to practice your religions, to speak your languages. Everything that you are complaining that other people are doing to you, you have literally done and still are doing to every people of every land that you have gone to uninvited, unwelcomed. Dear white people, if you're not in Europe, then you have no place to complain about being overpopulated and people invading. You are the invader in the Americas, in Africa, and anywhere else outside of Europe. You are literally doing exactly what you think others are doing to you. Have you ever visited a Native American reservation in the United States? In Canada, the indigenous people live like shit because of you. Because you have forcefully changed their way of life. And all of the things that were expressed on that video by that white guy and all those other white people cheering him on, all those things expressed is literally what you do to everybody else. You are the invader. You're the colonizer. You're the one that forcefully changed other people's ways of life. In America, nobody invades you because you are the invader. Nobody is overpopulating you. You are the one overpopulating. The moment that you feel uncomfortable in a land that you're not indigenous to, you are more than welcome to pack up and go back home to Europe, where you belong. Because you should not be complaining about being overpopulated, invaded, your ways of life being threatened, etc., when you yourself are doing those things in the Americas, in New Zealand, in Australia, in Cuba, in Puerto Rico, in Central and South America? Dear white people, in America, you are not home. You are the colonizer here, the offspring of colonizers. And the minute that you find it uncomfortable to be here because other races of people are working to giving themselves a better life and you feel threatened by that, you can always go back home. And you know how you tell other people, why don't you stay in your countries and fix the problems that are happening there that drive you to come here and find a better life? You should take your own advice. And if you are struggling here where you are not home, you can always go back home. Germany, England, Ireland, etc. You can always go there where you come from and fix your country. That way you don't have to come to our countries and ruin our ways of life and overpopulate in our homeland.